Stats. Let's check out our stats. Total playtime, 25 hours already? Jeez. Not a lot of T-spins to show for that time, but back-to-backs, you got plenty of those. Total games played, 354. Total wins, 9. Most KOs, 17. Wow. I remember that game that I had 17 KOs. Oh. Alright, well, time to play some more of this junk. It's time to get our butts kicked, have our egos be put in check, and be reminded that we're not the reign leader of the free world, that the universe bends to our will, but only so far. And with that, we begin. So hi everybody, welcome back to Tetris 99. This is part 5. Duster's playing. Alright, Duster. How's it going, my man? I have the things in my hands. They're called Joy-Cons, and if you doubt me, then you lose. Cause if I... No, I can't sing along. Okay, let's put that away. Maybe I shouldn't talk so much. It's weird, because I go through spells where I can talk while playing, and it's not a big deal. And then other times, I'm like, geez, man, I can't do this for shit. I guess learning T-spins probably would be worth it at some point, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. I haven't gotten that desperate yet. Let's see. We just have to... Yeah, that'll work. Now we're gonna need to clean that out, though. There we go. That was easy. Sometimes it just works out, you know? God, look at this. It doesn't go here, doesn't go here, doesn't go here. These L pieces are such a nightmare. It's always the wrong... Oh my god, no, there I go again. Ugh. This happens sometimes, especially when I'm standing up and playing, that I'll just start spam dropping pieces without meaning to. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, no, that's really not good. Can I at least get a line? I just want a line. Thank you. See, I got a line. Here's another one. Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh wow, hey, they changed the font so you can read the names better. Cool. Alright. Well, that's... What, 3 minutes already? How the heck are we up to 3 minutes of recording already? Jeez Louise, man. So, today's been an interesting day. I guess I could take this opportunity to vlog a little bit about real-life haps. Okay, so, well... Where do I even start here? There's a couple of things that have been on my mind, and I'm not sure which ones I should even address, really. There's a lot of stuff that's, like, stuff I'm just dealing with, like taxes and upcoming travel plans that are going to make it really difficult to get stuff, like, recorded, you know? Because, I mean, for example, May. I'm going to be gone for the entire month of May, which I've already discussed in my Breaking NCS vlog, but maybe you don't know that that exists, so you wouldn't have heard that yet. But yeah. May's gonna be pretty big. May's a big month, so... And so far, you know, like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a problem, because I can find stuff to record that's not nearly as edit-intensive as Phoenix Wright is. So if I can get on that, it'd be really good. Oh, jeez. Sometimes I try to play by, like, looking at the colors of the pieces so I don't have to look all the way up there to see what the next piece is. But for some reason, I always get the blue, dark blue ones confused and think that they're Z pieces, and they're not. So, in order to get over that little hurdle, you know what I mean? But yeah, so... anyway. That's not really so much of a cause of stress as it is just... It's just something that you have to keep in the back of your mind, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, well... This is a great start, you guys. We've placed bottom 50 2 times in a row here. And that's my phone. I'm not sure what's going on there. Probably just more Reddit crap. I should just delete the Reddit app off my phone, because I never look at it on my phone. The only time I ever do is like when I'm in the drive-thru or something. But then I shouldn't be going to the drive-thru because that's bad for you. Anyway, Ziangu, hey, how's it going, dude? I know that name. I'll see you over on Twitch, my man. Alright, now seriously. Alright, let's get real with stuff here. Okay, so I'll talk about something a little more prevalent in my mind. Because I talked about this on the stream last night, and I'm mostly over it now, although I'm still sort of just feeling a little, you know, disappointed, I guess. So, some of you might have seen a couple days ago, I don't know when this is going to get posted, but, there was a video by MatPat talking about, like, you know, YouTube gamers and how ad companies treat us like crap and stuff, you know, and they don't want to put ads on our videos because, like, one or two YouTubers did something wrong, and so they just punish the whole platform for it instead. But then they don't, like, pull out of the Oscars, even though they support, or supposedly have people involved with them that have done shady stuff too, but... And obviously the reason for that is because the Oscars could afford a lawsuit. YouTubers sure couldn't. Or something like that, but... Anyway. Well, in that video, he went through and listed a whole bunch of examples of why YouTubers are great people and stuff. And primarily he focused on, like, charity streams, that you see a lot of those going around these days that gamers do. Mostly gamers that do it. And talking about all the money that they've raised for charity and how it compares to... You know, once again, it doesn't matter, like, numbers and things like that when it comes to it. But people put a lot of work into those. And, one example, obviously, that got mentioned was the TRG Coliseum, which I'm involved in as a member of the group and stuff. And that was great, except that, like, when he actually acknowledged what we did, he didn't acknowledge us as a group. And that's fine, I get that, because, like, there was several people involved in that. There was 15 of us, I think. You know, and so it makes sense that you wouldn't have time, you know, to sit there and list all of us. So, but if you can't do that, then you would think, you know, listing us as a group, you know, the group name TRG would be the most optional choice. But what he actually did was list individual names, and he listed 2 of us, you know. And that just feels weird to me, like, I feel like a bad person, because he has such an important message there. And I totally agree with the message, I support it 100%. But at the same time, I just have these mixed feelings, because, like, you know, we did this as a group, you know, and once again, I'm not saying... I'm not saying that you have to list everybody, because there were a lot of us involved in that, but at the very least, if you're going to mention the main group that started it, the main group, TRG, that the thing was based on, then you could at least say TRG, you know, and not go into listing, you know, specific names, with it, and then purposely leave one of them out when it's a group of 3 people. That just bothers me. I'm sorry, it does. But once again, like, I can't say anything because that would be so petty of me to. Because, like, he's making this whole big thing. Like, if it was a group that I'd never heard of, and it was a group of 3 people and one of them was getting all pissy because they didn't get specifically named by name, I would probably think that they were being petty. Because it's like, well, he probably didn't mention you because nobody knows who you are, so who cares? It's like, I don't need any reminders of how irrelevant I've become these days. Let's be perfectly honest here. Let's just put it all on the table here. I don't need any more reminders of that because I see enough of that at the cons. When people come up to me at cons 3 out of 4 times, they, instead of saying, like, I love your videos and stuff, they say, I used to watch your videos. 3 out of 4 people that come up to me say that. And I don't think they mean any harm by it, you know? Because they probably figure they're the only ones that walked away. They're the only ones that left, you know, but they're not. They're just like, ugh. So it's like, sometimes I dread going to these cons because I dread that more people are going to keep telling me, you know, hey, I used to watch your stuff. I used to watch your stuff. They'll go off and name the years, you know, they'll say, oh, it's like 2009, 2010. They'll name specific LPs, Super Mario Galaxy, Plants vs. Zombies. And I'm so happy about that, I really am. You know, I'm happy that I had my moment to shine. But it's like, why am I still doing it then, if that's all I'm gonna... You know, I mean, I'm not... Am I really just washed up? Is that what it is now? I don't know. Well, I am. Look at me, placing number 14. That's shitty, man. No, I'm just kidding. Still, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I know people... It's like I said before, I know people don't mean anything harmful by it. They probably figure that, you know, that they're the anomaly. That they're the exception to the rule, you know? How are they supposed to know that that's what I'm hearing, you know, from 3 out of 4 people? Or I'm sure it's at least 3 out of 4. And it's not even just at the cons. It's in the Twitch chat. People recognize my name in Twitch chat. They're like, oh, hey, I used to watch your stuff. Yeah, I noticed. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be an asshole about this, but holy crap, it gets... After you hear it so many times, it gets under your skin, you know? So between that and then, you know... Between that and then being the 1 out of 3 that doesn't get mentioned in a popular group that does something for charity, it's just... I don't know. It's like, I guess everyone has a breaking point, and that one just pushed me past mine yesterday. I got on the stream and I was just like, totally... I mean, I'd like to think I was fairly level-headed about it. You know, I didn't call for people to go dox him or leave comments. That might be something that the Game Grumps would do. Or Game Grumps fans, not the Grumps themselves, but... Anyway. So yeah, so that's what's been in my head. And I hope, once again, I'm trying not to come off as petty here, because I don't want to be... I don't want to be that person who complains about how, oh yeah, nobody cares about me or any of that, you know, it's just that's, you get tired of hearing that. There's people who, like, basically, for years upon years, they'll just say that over and over again, like, oh, nobody cares about me anymore, and blah, 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 and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person who complains about being lonely, or just being a burden to other people and all that stuff, you know? Even if that is how I feel sometimes, that's not... I'm not going to put that on other people, put that expectation of them to keep validating me over and over and over again once a month for 3 years, you know? Or whatever. That's just... I'm not, like, thinking of anybody specific when I say that. I'm just like, that's an example of... Well, okay, maybe I am, but it's not anybody on YouTube. This would actually be something from, like, way back before YouTube was even a thing. But, anyway, I don't hear water running. Shit, this is not good. What are we doing here? Did I have that in storage all that time? Man, can you give me the other piece? Like, seriously? Oh, now we got 2 T's here. It's just not... It's doing this on purpose, isn't it? There we go. We can get out of this. I can totally get out of this. Watch this. I'm just gonna get out of this right now. Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah. Now we're gonna start giving me crap pieces again, aren't we? Oop. Maybe not. I can't stand the sound oop lately. Like, or ope. You know that little ope sound that you make with your mouth when you accidentally, like, bump into somebody or something? Because it reminds me of a butthole. Like, that's the sound that a butthole would make if it could make a sound. And I'm not talking about farting either. I'm talking about, like when you're pooping and you're pushing that last little piece out and it's like, oop, you know? That's like the sound that it would... I'm sorry, this is disgusting, but it's like when you have that synesthesia, you know, and that's how you see things in the world. It's just like, ugh. It's like, oop. I guess it is half of poop, so it kind of makes sense. Well, poop is poop, and ope is ope. Like Opa Poopa style. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I can't put this video up. Seriously, after all this. After all that, and then I'm going to start talking about oop. I don't know, I think we might be done here, because the thing is beeping, and it's not good. Wait, no, 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 no. Shit, I'm dead. I thought when I switched the piece, it was going to switch with the blue one for some reason, and I just got messed up. Wow, there's some really heavy competition on here. I'll tell you one thing I found though, and I probably mentioned this in a previous video. The time of day that you play actually determines a lot about how you will do. And I found that the best time to play to get wins, for me personally, is about 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That seems to be when the competition is at its lowest. But that could change over time as word gets around that, hey, here's an open spot here, you want to get your wins, go here. So the other thing that's happening that's kind of like in my head is apparently there's a lease contract out on the kitchen table that I guess I'm supposed to sign. I'm not going to because I don't want to stay here. It's not so much the place that I don't want to stay in as it is the situation that I don't want to stay in. As in, I'm tired of trying to record videos with fearmonger news blasting in the background 14 hours a day. That's just a little piece of it, I suppose. But anyway, once again, I'm going too far here because some of them I think the relatives actually watch, or I did give them my business card, but that don't mean squat. So yeah, so basically what I'm going to say is just that I was thinking about moving back to Wisconsin. I'm not actually going to move back to Wisconsin. Lord knows I don't want to ever see one of those winters ever again. Especially not after the way this year went. But anyway, so that's kind of... But the thing is that the lease, it says something about, like, it looks like the contract that you would sign as a new tenant. It's got all this stuff on there about the security deposit and everything, and it's like, why do we have to make a security deposit? Like, we've been here for the last 3 years. Is it because one of us passed away, so now we count as new tenants or something? Like a new group? We're a different group than we were before? So we have to re-sign up as new tenants and make another security deposit? I don't know. I just don't understand why that contract is in there. So, but either way, like, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody and figure out, you know, what the situation is. Like, because if I do sign, does that mean I'm stuck here for another year? Because I don't want to be stuck here for another year. But, yeah, we're just gonna have to figure that out. Whoops, I didn't mean to drop that. Well, didn't mean to drop the mic either, but I guess I just did that too. No, I'm just kidding. I say I'm just kidding too much. Ooh, look at this. Very nice. Top 50 already? That was fast. Oh, we must have some good players in here then. People are getting knocked out of the game that fast. It's only a matter of time before one of them targets me, and then it's over. I think one of them might be already, because it's going pretty fast here. Yeah, look at this. Ugh. The only way to deal with it is just to make fast matches, or arrange your pieces fast, so that... yeah, do that, and then... It's not going to give me the long piece, so I guess I have to make a contingency plan here. No, there's not one in the future coming, so... Is there a blue? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a long piece right there. Okay, just get to it. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm just misreading the contract, or if we just have to sign it as, like, a renewal or something. Because I know you have to renew your lease, like, once a year. I get all that. But this contract does not look like renewing a lease. So I don't know, it doesn't look like... I don't know what it is, it's just another thing to stress about though, you know? But I guess you have to deal with it eventually. So between that and taxes, which I was supposed to drop off today, but I didn't because I slept in. But I slept in because I thought it was going to snow today. That's what they said it was going to do. And it was supposed to be like 20 degrees, which it actually is. It sure doesn't feel like it out there. Feels more like 40. So, but hey, you know, can't complain too much about that. But now that means I have to do it tomorrow. I have to drop them off tomorrow because I'm not dropping them off on Friday. So I'm not going to go get my car fixed on Friday either because I need to change my oil. The OnStar told me I needed to take it in, so... You better believe that OnStar. That's a machine right there. That ain't some... You know, like, car mechanic trying to swindle you for money. That's a machine. So it knows when to tell you what. Haha. La 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 la. Just hang in there. We got this, man. What? 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 I sounded like Daniel Johns of Silverchair in the middle of the song The Man Who Sold the World, or The Man Who Knew Too Much, that's what it's called. Shit! Oh shit, no, no, not now. Don't go ham now, please. No, 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 wait, get back over there, get back over there, get back over there, get back over there, you're not gonna get back over there. Ah, it's the L pieces, always. Always with the L pieces. I mean, I guess put you right there. Dang, you just let me play for once? Yeah, you just gotta keep stacking them in there, I tell you. Once you pop, you can't stop. Hey, we made top 10 that time, at least.